Hey guys, what's up? Huckleburry is the name and Call of Duty's the game. And before you exit out of this video, because I know it's 8 minutes long, you're going to want to stick around. This is a domination game on the map Fallen. It's a ground war, and I go 95-2. Now I know that I have the assault kill streaks, and I'm using the high ones like Reaper and AC or not AC-130 Pavelo and Osprey Gunner, but still 95-2. I don't care who you are, that is absolute destruction. The people on the other team are also not even really that bad. I don't really play the objective very much. I just play more as along the lines of just running around kind of by myself and getting a lot of kills. As you can see right here, like I'm not really going for those flags. I didn't even go for the C flag at the beginning of the game. I just went for the kills because I knew that they all line up right at B and I can easily get a few kills right off the bat. And I already have, as you can see. There are a few guys that weren't playing and all that stuff, but yeah, and I play this game a little defensively, and that's strictly because I was trying to go for a high kill streak and like a really high scoring game, and that's actually what I accomplished doing. And going 95-2, that's pretty high scoring. And I'm using the ACR with silencer and extended mags with gold camo, and I'm using scavenger because I knew that I was just going to be kind of creeping along and I'm going to be using a lot of ammo, so I thought that let's just throw on scavenger. I thought it'd be a good idea to do instead of that normal extreme conditioning or sleight of hand. And I'm also using quick draw, as I said, and also marksman. And marksman, if you have not used this perk, you're going to want to try it. Most people use it with a sniper, but actually with like an ACR or some gun that can get a long range kill, it's actually very effective. And I know that most of you guys probably already know that, but if you haven't, I really recommend doing that. It's great because as you can see right here, I'm going to be looking through that little tunnel to my left, and you'll be able to see that I can just pick people off coming in through there, through the trees, like that guy right there. I never would have seen him. Except his red name popped up, so I was able to kill him. And that guy right there, I could see him through the trees. And I just want to let you guys know that this gameplay, I was playing it with friends, and we all were just we were all not really going for the objective. So the fact that we're kind of losing here in the first few minutes of the game, that's normal, just strictly because we really weren't going for the objective, and I just want to let you guys know about that. Just because I know that a lot of people that I see on YouTube, at least through my own experience, people kind of dislike those kind of videos where people don't go for the objective. But ooh, look at that, got a few stray friend kills right there. But yeah, I mean, I think that going for kills is half the fun of playing Call of Duty. Actually, more than half the fun. I think that it's very, very fun to do, and personally, like, as coming from a person that has like a high kill death ratio and stuff like that, I don't like to go for the objectives as much. I personally am more of a slayer, and if you ever see a game battles match where we play something other than search, you'll definitely notice that I'm definitely not that player that will go for those dom positions or capturing the flags in game battles, which is mainly what you do if you're playing like variant gameplay, which is obviously not just search and destroy. It's like capture the flag and all that stuff. I mainly do not usually go for those the objectives, but I just more go for kills. Sorry about that little tongue twister right there. But also what I want to talk to you guys about today is how I kind of got into Call of Duty and how I got into the whole Xbox thing in general. In my younger years, I guess I'm still young now, but I mean, when I was really young, like, you know, 4th and 5th grade, I basically only played the GameCube. And honestly, that is the best. Like, there's nothing that can top the GameCube. Playing Paper Mario for hours and hours upon days and days, it's just the most fun, because those kind of games on like the GameCube and stuff like that are just take up so much time, and they're just such a great game to play. But since about 7th or 8th grade, I bought my own Xbox with my own money. I saved up for about 6 months working here and there, like doing house chores, and I actually got a job, and I was able to buy my own Xbox. It was the 60 gigabyte one, because I knew if I wanted to play Xbox Live, you have to get the hard drive with it. So I saved up for a long time, and I finally got it, and I actually decided to get Halo. And this was around when Call of Duty 4 was in like its heyday sort of thing, and I decided to get Halo 3 instead, and I absolutely loved Halo. Halo I could play for more hours than I can play Call of Duty, but recently anyways, you know, I've been playing a lot more Call of Duty, and I've strayed away from Halo ever since I got Call of Duty 5. Call of Duty 5 was basically my first Call of Duty. I totally missed out on Call of Duty 4, and if I could, I would totally go back and replay it, because I heard that while I've played it, you know, a little bit, I've only gone to like first prestige, but Call of Duty 4 was awesome. And before all of like the hacks and the the glitches and stuff like that came about. It was a really fun game, and there was no quick scoping. The only thing that was really annoying was Juggernaut and Martyrdom, because the grenades in that game were incredibly powerful. But I I totally missed out on that, and I totally regret not getting it. But Halo was awesome, and I finally got Call of Duty 5, as I said, and I started playing zombies with my friends, and that was really just the most fun that I've had, I think, on Xbox in the longest time. I would play zombies with friends for a long periods of times. Like, we would always try and find the most perfect routes and like the most perfect camping spots where we could just. I remember on Shinonuma, I think the map was that the Japanese map in like the swamp. I hope you guys can remember that, because that was the best one out of every Call of Duty zombie map. Shinonuma, we would just hide back in this little doorway where we wouldn't open up the last door, and we would just hang out with the Thompson and the trench gun for as long as we could. And I just remember we would play on that map for 2 hours straight, and at the end of it our eyes were just burning and we could just not even function, basically. And I just remember that was a really fun time, and I finally got Modern Warfare 2. I went to the midnight release for that, and that's kind of when Call of Duty for me kind of took its toll, I guess, on the no-lifing. I got to 10th Prestige very quickly in that game, and I know that it's kind of sad how fast I got there. But I remember me and my friends, we were racing to 10th Prestige basically, and we were trying to get there as fast as possible, and that was just that was also very fun. I actually I didn't end up getting to 10th Prestige first. He got there before me, but that's okay. It was all just for fun anyways. And then Black Ops finally came out, and that's when I really started getting good at the game. I don't want to sound like a cocky, SOB, but I'm just saying, I started getting really good at the game. I played game battles, and I got very, very good, very accurate with the FAMAS, which I know is very overpowered, but, I got very good at the game. And that, I wish I could show you guys, but I got a 200 kill gameplay where I just went absolutely ham on another team. It was during like the Nuketown 24/7. I hope you guys can remember that, because that was also very great. I wish that they had like Dome 24/7. That'd be awesome. But I just remember that. And then finally Modern Warfare 3 came out, and I've got it. I've been playing it for a while, and I really like it, but I personally like Black Ops more. I don't know if any of you guys are out there that think it's a better game, but like there's just so much less BS that goes into it, that like you're just like, oh man, sometimes I just wish I played Black Ops more, because it's just so much more fun. And we're reaching up to the end of the gameplay here. I hope you guys all saw my incredible streaks with the Osprey gunner and stuff. The first Osprey gunner was just incredible, but finally there was a host change, and I just ended it. So that's really all I got for you guys today. Tune in tomorrow for some more sweet gameplay. Huckleburry's out. Peace.